No clickbait. You can see the videos on the screen. We will play the story. Quick message. If you are considering leaving an emotionally unstable person, I would advise you to stay until the end. I also need a favor for the people that have previously left an emotionally unstable person or had to flee from a relationship or marriage. I would need a favor from you all at the end too. So I'm urging you to stay until the end. However, if you don't want to stay until the end, you just want to watch the story, it's fine. The only thing I ask you to do is hit that like button before you leave. Just please hit the like button before you leave. Now let's get into this very unfortunate situation.
Kiara Massenberg was born on June 8, 1997. She was a class of 2015 at the Northern Nash High. Kiara was said to be a very kind, loving, sweet and nice lady. She had friends who loved her and vice versa. Kiara was someone who enjoyed little things of life with her friends and family. She was described as a great friend who they could trust with their lives. Kiara had a 6-year-old daughter named Zoe. The father of her daughter is a young man by the name of Daquan. Her daughter so much and Daquan appeared in videos on her social media playing with their child.
Hey! Go ahead! Hey! Mom and daughter! Mom and daughter! Get it going! Mom and daughter! Hey!
It appeared to everyone that he loved her, but that was not what happened, as we will see at the end of this video. Daquan became a very violent person after a couple of years dating Kiara. He would smack Kiara here and there, getting very abusive. Last year Daquan was arrested when she told Kiara that he was going to hurt her. Later in the year, records show Daquan Jones was arrested in Rocky Mount and charged with disorderly conduct, resisting a public officers and communicating threats against Kiara. A month prior to this incident, he was arrested and charged after he punched her in the face, breaking her nose and also knocking her teeth out. Daquan became a thorn in the flesh. She started trying to find a way to leave the relationship, but it was not as easy as it seemed. Sometimes Daquan would apologize and post things on his social media like, "Through the ups and downs, good times and bad times, I got the one I wanted. I got the one I constantly go to war with and I'll go to bat for." Constantly challenging each other to be better and do better. We ain't have it all nor do we now, but what we've built together I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. The next day he would go extremely crazy again and post something like this. "Her, I found somebody else. Me, I found them too. And I'll be down there to finish the job if you survive." This was the last thing he posted before he actually committed the crime. On August 11, 2024, just a day after Daquan was released from jail for breaking her nose and knocking her teeth out, he decided to cause more trouble for Kiara. He got Zoe, their 6 years old, and Kiara in his car, then shot Zoe. After shooting Zoe, he drove to this house to drop her off with her injuries. EMS employees found the 6-year-old girl at a home on Lee Road suffering from gunshot wounds. They did their best to save her life by rushing her to the hospital. Daquan drove himself and Kiara, his girlfriend, to his friend's house 20 miles from where he dropped Zoe. Upon getting there, he shot Kiara in the back seat of the car and left her there. While all this was happening, 2 friends who had known the couple for a long time tried to intervene. Unfortunately, they were both shot too. He then ran inside the house and permanently hurt himself too when police were trying to arrest him.
Breaking news from WRAL. Coverage you can count on.
We start this evening with breaking news. This mother right here is dead, and her 6-year-old is in critical condition. 2 other people were injured, and the suspect is dead. All in what investigators are calling a murder. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Julian Grace. Well, this situation played out across 2 counties early this morning. Crime scenes in Wilson and also Nash County. WRAL's Carly Haynes is live in Wilson County at the sheriff's office there. Carly, what more can you tell us?
Well, law enforcement believes that this all got started through a domestic dispute. Now, the Wilson County Sheriff's Office says that 6-year-old is currently undergoing surgery. It's unclear if she's going to live at this point. Two of the other victims were taken to ECU Health, also undergoing surgery. I want to show you the location where this all got started. This was the scene hours later at a home in Wilson County where deputies say that first shooting happened. At 5 this morning, deputies found a man and a woman shot here. The sheriff's office said the suspect, 32-year-old Daquan Jones, then drove off with a woman whom he had a relationship with and her 6-year-old child, later dropping off that child at a home in Nash County with a gunshot wound. Listen to this Broadcastify radio traffic from Nash County EMS. EMS.
Passenger call units reference Lee Road. Sheriff's office on scene advises going to be a 6-year-old female victim with shallow breathing. Is requesting emergency traffic.
And Jones is accused of then driving to a friend's home on Jamie Road in Nash County, then shooting himself. The woman he was with was found dead in her car. I want to go now to WRL's Laura Levine, who actually spoke with the friend at that crime scene.
The hours-long investigation began in Wilson County, where several people were shot, including that 6-year-old girl. The investigation ended right here on Jamie Road in Nash County, where investigators found a woman dead inside of a car and a man shot dead inside of this house. Nash County Sheriff deputies surrounded this home on Jamie Road. Family members of the victim wiping tears and holding each other as the bodies were removed from the scene.
It happened. And it's like a Lifetime movie.
Unfortunately, this is no movie. Sean Alston lives at the home that has now become the center of a crime scene. He said he was sleeping when he heard his friend Daquan Jones come in the house. Describe what you heard then.
Nothing. Pow. Pow. And then police. Get down, get down.
Quick moments, and he had no idea what was going on. But he tells me he has known both Jones and his now dead girlfriend for years, still processing the loss of life.
You seem so numb to the situation. I'm sure it's
For now. For now.
I spoke with Sheriff Keith Stone by phone while I was on the scene about how this situation unfolded.
There is a bolo put out for the possible suspect, and the suspect was located in Nash County near a gold rock. And when officers pulled up, there was one shot fired. Law enforcement made entry into the house and found one subject that was deceased inside of the house.
Jones was found dead from a cell. Before that, he shot his girlfriend. She was found dead inside of the car Jones was driving when he fled the scene at Weaver Circle. And family members related to the victim that was found here on Jamie Road tell me that it was too soon to talk about the situation. However, they ask for prayers from the community at this time.
There was a glimpse of hope for Zoe while in the hospital. She was in critical condition for a very long time, but unfortunately she succumbed to her injuries. Fortunately, the other two victims, Paige and Ricks, who he shot, are expected to survive the ordeal. According to court records, Daquan Jones was charged with felony assault in July in Edgecombe County. According to a police report from the Rocky Mount Police Department, Daquan punched Massenberg in the face, knocking out her teeth and fracturing her nose. Earlier, in November, records show Daquan was arrested in Rocky Mount and charged with disorderly conduct, resisting a public officers and communicating threats against Massenberg. Daquan Jones was also convicted in 2019 for assault on a female and false imprisonment.
Had just gotten out of jail a day before the tragedy. This is Daquan Jones. Police say that he shot his 6-year-old daughter, her mother, and 2 others before turning the gun. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. This is just horrific. This 6-year-old little girl is now fighting for her life. Her mother, Kiara Massenberg, was killed. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan has been digging through the suspect's criminal history. Joining us now live, Chelsea. Jones had a lengthy history of violence toward women.
Yeah, that's certainly right, Lena. Let's set the scene, though. We're here where that horrific crime ended at this home in Nash County, and that's where authorities say Daquan Jones shot and inside this home. We want to zoom in and show you that
front right bedroom window. You can see evidence of that bullet hole, and that's where we understand from the homeowner, Mr. Alston, who lives inside here, said that occurred. We understand that Daquan Jones, in the early morning hours of Sunday morning, came to this house with bloody clothes on. His friend confronted him and said, "What's going on?" He said his girlfriend, Kiara Massengill, was in his car outside asleep. But when Mr. Alston went to check on her, she in fact was deceased. This is 27-year-old Kiara Massenberg, killed Sunday morning. Authorities say her boyfriend, Daquan Jones, shot her at this home on Weaver Circle in Sharpsburg. They say he also shot their 6-year-old daughter, Zoe. Authorities say Jones didn't stop there. He also shot 2 of his friends, Devontae Ricks and Micaiah Page, both now recovering. Jones then got in his car and dropped his wounded 6-year-old daughter off here at this home on Lee Road. He then drove about 20 minutes north to this home in Gold Rock in Nash County, where he shot inside. Authorities then found Kiara Massenberg in his car, dead in the back seat. I found out today Jones has a history of domestic violence with Massenberg, last year threatening her by saying, "Do you think I'm playing? I'm going to hurt you," according to the Edgecombe County Sheriff's Office. And just 1 month ago, on July 15th, court records show he was arrested for felony assault for punching Kiara in the face, knocking her teeth out, and fracturing her nose. All right, so I want to share a statement that Sheriff Calvin Woodard of Wilson County shared with us today. He said this is an incident that is disheartening to the community and to all the families that will endure this pain for the rest of their lives. Mr. Jones's actions have restricted a child from having a chance to enjoy life, play with dolls, go to prom, and tell her mother that she loves her every day.
A GoFundMe account has been set up to help the family bury the dead. Please feel free to help if you have the right link.
All right, there we have it. Man, like the video if you have not liked the video. Condolences to the family. And let me say this. The link will be in the description if you want to donate. I'm going to leave the link in the description. Condolences to the family. I hate that you all have to go through this. You shouldn't have to go through this. I can't even imagine. I have children. I can't even imagine losing one of them at 6 years old by the hands of myself. That's never going to happen. And that's something that you all shouldn't have to go through either, man. It's just unfortunate. Ricks and Paige, the friends. Man, I know it has to be hurtful to get shot by somebody that you once trusted. So you all keep your head up. I keep you all in my prayers. And if you all need any help, as far as like counseling and therapy, if you just don't feel like yourself and you struggling with your mental health, hey, man, get that help. Don't let nobody judge you. Get that help. With that said, like the video if you have not liked the video. Now let's get into it. What do we start here? The first thing I'm going to say is if somebody ever threatens you, believe them. Don't take it lightly. Believe them. I know sometimes we'll be like, oh, they just playing. They ain't gonna do that. Just sweep up. Nah, believe them. You shouldn't even play like that. Secondly, if you in a relationship and they're putting their hands on you, you better than that. Unless you provoking them or you like it, you don't deserve that. You deserve better. I'm going to tell you that. And if you're putting your hands on somebody, and you're in a relationship with them, hey man, that ain't love. Hey bro, hey sis, that ain't love. That ain't how it work. Y'all, you two should be a team. You shouldn't want to see your partner hurting. If you enjoy seeing them hurting, then you probably need to get some help. And if they enjoy seeing you hurting, then hey, you might be too good for them. The next thing I'm going to say is some people you got to leave in silence. If you're dealing with a person that's emotionally unstable, don't tell them you're going to leave. You need to be just making your plans. And then when they come home one day, all your stuff just need to be gone. I know it might be a lot to hold in, but if you know they're emotionally unstable, they make threats. They already beat on you. They don't put guns to your head. They don't threaten to hurt your mama. They don't threaten to hurt your sister, threaten to hurt you. You need to leave in silence. And I'm a fan of co-parenting. I love co-parenting. But in this case, if you're dealing with somebody and your life is at risk, you might need to flee with your child. And I normally would never say that. But if you know this person is emotionally unstable, they putting your life at risk and your child's life at risk, you may just need to flee. As far as fleeing, check local nonprofit, check local churches, and do a Google search. I'm sure there are resources out there for you that will help you. Also, before you get in too deep with somebody, please do a background check. Please do a background check. And from that background check, assess it carefully. I don't care what they tell you, what stories they tell you, assess it. The background gonna tell you who they really are. If they got a history of beating on women and stalking women, or beating on men and stalking men, and domestic violence charges and vandalism charges, then that's who they are. So one day that's probably going to resurface. And I know people, they say people change, people can change. That's up to you if you want to take that risk. But understand that sometimes when people change, when that pressure comes along, that who they were will rise back to the surface. I just want to put that out there, but don't dismiss if they have these type of charges or these type of things on their record. And that's why I say you need to do it early on before you all caught up and y'all all lovey-dovey. And I always say that you need to take things slowly. Instead of going on 3 dates a week, go on one. Instead of talking on the phone all day, talk on the phone for 1 to 2 hours when you get out of work. Take it slowly. I know everything feel perfect and good at the beginning. Everybody putting their best foot forward, but you want to take it slowly so you can really see what's there. That way you won't be deceived, because you know when you're really into somebody, we start seeing stuff that ain't even there or they ain't there. We see flaws, and later on it bite us in the behind. When we start looking back, we're like, yeah, they were doing that in the beginning. Yeah, they've been doing it all along. We just had the Google eyes. So you want to take it slow, so that you won't have those Google eyes. If you're going through, if somebody's planning to leave you and you're having a hard time with it mentally, hey, get therapy or counseling. It's something wrong. You shouldn't be trying to control somebody. If they want to leave, even if you don't, you can ask them, you can beg, but if they say they want to go and it ain't there you can do, then let them go. Don't be trying to beat them. Don't be trying to hold them hostage. Don't be popping up at their job. Don't be shooting up their car. Don't be trying to fight the new person that they with. Don't do none of that. Let them go. If it ain't nothing that you could do to make them happy, which happiness starts from within, but if it's nothing that you could do to add to their happiness, then just let them go. And I know it's easier said than done. I've been let down before. Counseling or therapy. Talk to your creator. Talk to your family members that have sense and that want to see better for you. But don't be you better than that. You don't have to hold nobody hostage or anything like that. And lastly, if you plan on hurting somebody and then hurting yourself afterwards, listen. Understand me, hear me clearly. You don't have to do that. Life can always get better. Life might be a mess right now. I know even myself, I find myself in some messes, man. And I was just like, bro, man, I don't know what is for the bird. God, please help me. Life can be bad today, but if you start making good decisions and right choices, everything can change, man. You just got to give yourself time. So don't be out here hurting nobody and hurting yourself. Murder shouldn't be an option unless it's self-defense. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell you to sit here and just let somebody just do you in and don't do nothing. Now try to defend yourself. But other than that, murder, doing that to kill, nah, just to control. I'm sorry, nah. You don't have to do that. Life can get much better. You want your freedom, and you don't want to take yourself out. So life can get a lot better. I promise you. Deal with whatever mental health issues you got, counseling and therapy if needed. That don't make you crazy. And then just start making good choices and good decisions. I promise you, it'll get better. On that note, that's what I have for you. Like the video. If you have not liked the video, again, I need my people that are that have gotten out of a marriage and wish they had to flee, or they dealt with an emotionally unstable person. I need you all to help me in the comment section. I need you all to drop some advice. Trust me, people are reading. Even if they don't comment, they are reading. So I need your help. Please drop advice. People need help. Like the video if you haven't liked the video. Subscribe. Also comment. Even if you ain't been in that situation, come in and let us know what you think about the situation. If I missed anything, feel free to add to it. Again, I don't care if it comes from me or you. Just want people to get help. Share the video. If you know some people that benefit from it, please share the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're into this type of content. I appreciate you watching this far. I do not take it for granted. On that note, I am out. You all be blessed.